becoming a head coach?
Well, it's not as easy to tell your opponents versus your teammates. Didn't have a really close relationship with them, didn't know or his expectations, never played with them. So, no, I never saw it coming.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Green is out there with Rab. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Felicio in at the center, filling out the middle. Dragic kicks to Waiters. He dishes it to Korver. And it's off from three-point range. Curry with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
Well, they continue to extend the lead. Terrific play on both ends of the court.
Here's Waiters. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Waiters got 6 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. And that one hits back iron. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Korver for three. Korver missing again.
They haven't gotten their legs back. Just 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Miami's getting blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Waiters passes to Labissiere. Now here's Nurkic. He's got 6. Labissiere dishes to Nurkic.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going there.
It's Curry with the drive. Drills the baseline jumper. Curry's got 23 points.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Dragic kicks to Labissiere. Here's Nurkic. Miami no good on that time either. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Curry passes to Rab. It's stolen by Korver. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. It's stolen by Labissiere. Curry against Dragic. Waiters for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Waiters got 9.
Just an average shooter from range. Squares up nicely on that one.
Here's Curry. Miami grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Dragic dishes to Waiters. Labissiere, the screen. Korver, a screen on Caldwell-Pope. No good on the triple.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down tonight.
And here is Curry. 23 points in the game. Another miss by Curry. Now Dragic. Labissiere, the screen. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Over Caldwell Pope. And Waiters gets it to go on the assist by Dragic.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
13 feet away. And it's bad missing there. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The 10-footer. Back to Dragic. Korver kicks to Nurkic. Swiped it away. Here's Curry. Pass to Rab. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Korver. Back to Waiters. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. And the rejection by Curry. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's been unlucky this half after lighting up the perimeter in the first half.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Chicago calls timeout. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
So for the Bulls, Patton, he's checked in for Felicio. And it's Felton in for Caldwell Pope. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Curry with it. He's got 23. And the Bulls with another miss.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
Yeah, way beyond the arc on that play. It's the kind of shot he can make, but not necessarily the one you want.
Waiters with the screen for Labissiere. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, he recorded just one turnover in the first, but since then, he hasn't been as effective holding on to the ball.
There's a screen. And here's Felton from the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for Raymond Felton. And Waiters kicks to Nurkic. Screen by Nurkic. Dragic against Curry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. On the wing, Korver, guarded by Green. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Just 5 on the clock.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Start it.
Chris, I know that when you go through a season, there are certain matchups that you love and certain ones that you don't. When you were playing, Which other power forwards did you just dread, just did not like going up against?
Well, Kevin, I would kind of change that and say dread to me was love, meaning that I dreaded and I loved to go up against Tim Duncan because you knew you had to be prepared that night. I loved and I dreaded going up against KG. You know, I played in the era where in 1 week I could have played against Shaq, Rasheed Wallace, Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Akeem Olajuwon. This is all on the West Coast. So for me, you know, I dreaded the Western Conference, but what's so good about it is that you just have to be prepared, and you can't dread the NBA. It's like you grew up wanting to play against the best players in life, and so I really loved the fact that I had to be my best every night, or you're going to get embarrassed in the league. So it was every power forward.
Never an off night, was there, Chris?
Never an off night, and you know, so I can't say I dreaded Karl Malone over Barkley or Olajuwon over David Robinson or Tim Duncan over KG. It's just like, hey man, you got to put your big boy pants on, get ready, and go to work, baby. Put your hard hat on.
Here's Napier. He has 6. Pass to Swanigan. Releases from 15, and it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat shooting just 31% in the game. Murray, the pass to McLemore. Harkless comes with a double team. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Now the pass to Swanigan. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. Murray kicks to Johnson. Here's the screen. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Maker. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J. Felton against Johnson. Patton the pass to Swanigan. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Murray.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
He feeds it to McLemore. Now here's Harkless. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Last season, one thing this Bulls team did was attack the glass. We're used to seeing them rebound well on the defensive end. They also did great work, Chris, getting second chance points.
Yeah, you love the fight and attitude every player has in the paint. Everyone on this roster can go up and steal you an extra possession if you don't box them out.
Murray kicks to Papagiannis. Dishes it to McLemore. Murray, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Napier. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Napier's got 8.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Kicks to McLemore. Back to Murray. Now the dish to McLemore. Passes it to Papagiannis. There's the pick. From deep three-point range. Well, Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Down low. And here is Murray. He's got 5. Feeds to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Maker. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls shoot shooting a meager 37% for the game. Pass to Patton. He kicks to Felton. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Heat shooting just 31% in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Papagiannis passes to McLemore. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Napier. They get it back. And down it goes, jamming that one home. And so it's Chicago, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And it's the Bulls with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. We've got Johnson, Baker out there with McLemore. Then there's Murray. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Now Johnson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Papagiannis. Baker dishes to Murray. Rebound by the Bulls. Felton kicks to Napier. Now the pass to Swanigan. Shoots from 14. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Swanigan's gotten half of his 10 shots to fall. 5 makes from the field so far. Murray kicks to Johnson. Back to Murray for the 3. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. In the corner, Napier with it. Miami grabs the miss. Johnson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And there's the feed to Murray. Here's the screen. From deep, McLemore. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Harkless has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call will be against Thon Maker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we know this league is enjoying great success. The Players Union going into last season created a program, Chris, to fund health insurance for all retired players with 3 or more years of service.
Well, I'm proud of our Players Union. I hope that other sports take lead. You know, you take care of those that come before you. That's one thing in the NBA we always know and the players will always respect. That's why it was a unanimous vote by the Players Association. It definitely was a proud moment. I'm proud of my NBA brothers.
Here's Napier. He's covered by Murray. It's rebounded by McLemore. Murray with it. There's a good screen. He dishes it to Maker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful things happen when you attack. Put the defense on its heels.
Felton kicks to Napier. Harkless on the wing. The tray. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. That's 7 points for Harkless.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, they're too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And the game and the culture of basketball has so many subsets. One of those is the basketball shoe culture, sneaker culture. Players competing almost as much, Chris, for style points as they are for actual points.
Oh, yeah, and I love to say that I was part of that culture, with the black socks and with some different shoes that I've had at the NBA. It's a lot of fun, man. It's something that your fans can relate to. It's something personal. It shows a personal side of what you have, your type of design. So, you're very fortunate if you get your own kick deal, and I was fortunate. It's a lot of fun, and the fans love it.
Here's Dragic from outside.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Napier passes to Curry. Here's Patton. He is guarded by Waiters. And Patton gets it to go.
In my opinion, he's more of a combo guard than a true point. Curry showing Hall of Fame vision that time.
Dragic dishes to Nurkic. There's the pick. Waiters with the screen for Korver. Nurkic can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Napier passes to Patton. Shoots. Another one falls for Chicago.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Dragic kicks to Korver. He feeds it to Waiters. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That's his first foul. Well, a few seasons ago, the NBA introduced the last 2-minute report, where they release a review of all the calls in the final 2 minutes of a game. It has certainly had some mixed reaction. Chris, how do you feel about the public review that a refereeing crew now faces with the report?
Well, I think pressure should be on referees just like it is on players. I think everyone gets their job evaluated, and it's no different from anyone else. I don't know what it does, though, what a report does by telling you what happened in the last 2 minutes and that this referee missed the call. So I don't know what it does, but I don't mind it because everyone needs to be held accountable, and transparency is always good.
Very well said, Chris. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Oklahoma City. Here's Dragic. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Waiters. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He gets the shot he was looking for, and he just can't bury it.
They set the pick. Here's Napier. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Dragic kicks to Korver. Offensive rebound. Nurkic dishes to Dragic. Now here's Nurkic. He's guarded closely. The Bulls have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Napier. Passes to Patton. Outside Curry. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Oh, and the defense is getting discouraged because Steph has been unstoppable tonight.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Korver kicks to Labissiere. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. And no good, trying to use the glass. There's a screen. Dishes it to Curry. From deep. But they'll get another chance.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
No good on the three.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Rockets the pass to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. They need this. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change would you like to see the NBA make going forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I'd necessarily have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just hard fouls called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that. So many flagrant fouls are called and they're not going at the head or they're chopping down on the wrist. And I just like to see it get back to be interpreted as it was a little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Felton kicks to Green. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Rab. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Here's Korver for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your study. You don't know the scouting report.
There's the pick. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. It's interesting to see the impact of technology on the game, too. I heard LeBron James. A lot of players now review footage on a tablet when they check out their play.
Well, yeah, you know, back in the older days, a lot of us went to the locker room and you would go in the room and watch it on video. So it's the same type premise. It's just that, you know, technology is better today. I mean, every guy wants to do it. You want to know what you're doing well, what you're doing wrong. You're all a coach on the floor. You're the quarterback, and LeBron especially is the quarterback of his offense. So it doesn't surprise me before that he's studying tape. Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Felton kicks to Caldwell Pope. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now here's Dragic. Raiders on the wing. The dish now to Nurkic from 11 feet away. Good on the jump shot.
Guard it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chris, we all know you were a big Pistons fan growing up, and of course that means that you had plenty of chances to root against the Chicago Bulls. When you go back and you think about when you were young, was there one Bulls player that you loved to hate, so to speak?
You know, a little secret, I always cheered for Detroit, but I never hated the Bulls. Isaiah and Jordan were my favorite players. That's a little bit of a cop-out along with Magic, Bird, Dominique. But no. I really loved Artis Gilmore as well coming before. But no, I really can't say I had a player on the Bulls that I didn't really like.
Robinson's checked in for Chicago. Napier comes in for Caldwell Pope. And here is Felton. Kicks it to Green. to the left side wing. Here's Robinson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Waiters outside. And something we see now in the modern NBA, Chris, is that players will try and recruit other players in free agency, sometimes almost leading up to free agency. How often do you think that happens now, and how is that, say, different from when you played?
It's a lot different from when I played. I think guys wanted to play together, but we did not recruit or try to play together with each other because of the way that the rules were in collective bargaining and because the way the game was at that time. At that time, even if you had a friend that was your very close friend off the court, you wanted to beat him for bragging rights on the court. Back then, it was more of, can my team beat your team? Not can we play together. I tell you what, with friends that I had in the league at that time, that would have been pretty cool to play with some of my friends that I think were great players. But I just think it's just been a line in the sand. It's just changed. I think a lot of it's changed because we're playing basketball at younger ages. Guys are playing and traveling the country and know each other from ages 10, 11, and 12. So they have honest, genuine friendships and really want to play together. And so I don't really think it's a problem. But it's interesting watching these super teams and how all of this is developing. It definitely didn't happen in my day, and I'm just now, I won't say getting used to it, but I'm just now recognizing that, man, it's okay to play with your friends, I guess.
Here's Napier. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly.